Good people, how y'all doing this good what's today? Wednesday, March 12th. It seems like I ain't been here in forever to talk with you good people. I miss y'all. Do y'all miss me? I think the last time we spoke, or the last time I spoke to you good people, I was going to have that colonoscopy done. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. The only bad thing about it was drinking the solution. That was the only thing that was bad about the colonoscopy, was drinking that stuff. Other than that, it wasn't bad at all. It wasn't. And then the other time was far as the wait time getting registered, signed in, all of the paperwork and all of that stuff. But once I got back to the procedure room, everything was okay from there. Everything was okay from there, and everything is good with the girl. Everything is good. To be how old am I? To be 54. So everything is good with the girl. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. But good people, I wanted to get on here and talk to y'all. Life is lifing, okay? Life is lifing. Why it look like my glass is crooked? I don't know. Life is lifing. Got a new job. I have my CNA license, and I didn't have my CNA license since 2001. So I have been in the health field just that long, and I have worked at previous establishments. When I first got my license, I worked at a nursing home for 8 years, and then went from there. I went to the hospital because I left the nursing home when they were still St. John Hospital. If you're in Michigan, left the nursing home, went to the hospital. I was at the hospital for 3.5 years. So from the hospital, a little bit after that, I got, into not trouble, but unpredictable situation happened within my life. After that, I did home health care, going into people's housings and taking care of them for showers, feeding, tucking them in bed, things of that nature. And then I left from there and then went to a assisted living, where some of them take care of themselves and some of them don't. They was free to come and go. They had their own apartment. It was fixed up like they were still at home. It had refrigerator, stove, living room, bedroom, bathroom, and some was even had their own washing machine and dryers in their apartment. So you know how expensive those was. And I worked there for 14 years. So when I do work, I do have a lot of stability. So with that being said, now my current job, I still work there, but I went contingent. So that job was dealing with cancer patients. And I was only there for a year, but my money wasn't money and it wasn't mathing. So I made the hardest decision because I have bills. I have a grandson that's autistic and his mom that lives with me. But I went back to skilled nursing, which is a nursing home to where you have Hoyer lifts, bed baths, showers, sit-to-stands. I don't do the tube feedings, but we have to feed, we have to lift, we have to pull. And that was something that I had told myself that I didn't never want to go back to. And I'm really trying not to be depressed because the pulling and the tugging is hard on your bodies. And seeing that I was doing it for so long, when I finally was able to get out of it a little bit, I felt some relief on my body. But I have to take care of home. You know, I don't have family I can live with. You know, so I have to be the responsible adult and take care of business. But, you know, my question is, when you are a certain age, or you have only worked in one particular field for as long as I have, I've been in one field, the health field, for as long as I have, good people, do you feel like you stuck? Because I feel like I'm stuck. I feel like I'm stuck. I mean, yes, even though I went to the cancer institution, and I didn't have to do all the pulling and you know, and the tugging and things of that nature. I really liked it, you know. I wasn't on my feet a lot. I was on my feet, but I wasn't on my feet a lot, you know, and it was a learning experience and I liked it, but the money wasn't mathing. Okay? The money wasn't mathing when it comes to my bills. And bills ain't cheap no more. You know, I came home yesterday and on the door, where'd it go? On the door, I got I don't even know where it's at. My renewal letter. Now, I moved in these apartments back in 23, I believe. And my rent, and you know, I know it's just the economy, but, you know, my rent went up. Well, you know, and I thank God that it didn't go up every year, because some places go up every year. You know, a lot of people doing a lot of shiesty things. These landlords out here with these houses be wanting $1,600 and $1,700. No, what you trying to do? Pay 2 mortgages and send your kids to college off of my rent? So, you know, back to the job situation. Came home yesterday and had the note on my door with my rent going up. So even had I stayed at my last job, I wouldn't have been able to pay my bills because I wasn't, the hour dollar amount was good, okay? But when you don't have dependents, because my daughter claims her own son, so when you don't have enough or a dependent and they take out so many taxes, excuse me, I ate a piece of chicken. I don't have enough to pay my bills. In that particular job, it really didn't give you a lot of overtime. I mean, you could have went to a hospital that they own to pick up overtime. But, and I know you have to do what you have to do as an adult. I get it. But, excuse me. You know, I just don't, I don't know. I'm confused and I'm trying my best not to be depressed. But going into a skilled facility again is not what I wanted to do. I guarantee you that's not what I wanted to do. Even when I was at my previous job, I actually tried to transfer to another department to where it was still in the health field, but it was far as registering the patients when they came in for their appointment. I mean, so, you know, that's still in the health field, but I didn't have to deal with the care part of it or the vitals part of it, you know. You know, so, like I say, do you feel like you're stuck in a certain position when you don't know anything else and that's all you've been dealing with for all your life? Or do you, and I know people say that, you know, it's never too late to go back to school. But me personally, and this is just my thoughts and my opinion, in the time that we living in now, in this day and era, if you don't have a husband or a wife, or if you single, and this is just my opinion, so don't nobody come on my page getting upset. because this gonna ruffle somebody's feathers. I feel like if you don't have a wife or a husband, or if you're single, you really can't afford to go back to school because of how high things are nowadays. Now, if you're single and you still have your parents and you can go live with your parents or a sibling for that time that you're in school and give them the little bit of help that you know that you can give them so that you can finish and get your degree, then by all means, please do so. But for those of us, me, no mom, no dad, don't have siblings that I can live with, or just have that support system to help me take care of the bills so that I can go get a better job making more money so that I could be able to provide hell just for myself. You know, so, you know, I almost feel like, no, I do feel like that I'm stuck. Because I didn't have these CNA license for so long, and this is all I know. This is all I know. But I thank God. Because when I got my CNA license, I had 4 children, which were my 4 boys. And I tell you, it has taken care of us. I was able to take care of me and 4 boys. And then that little girl came around. I don't know where she came from, but she slid in there somehow. She slid in somehow. I don't know how she slid in, but she slid in. But, you know, so I'm thankful for my CNA license, and I hold on to my CNA license like my life depends on it, because that's what gets me by. That's what provides for me, besides my Father that's up there. But I still feel stuck. Like there's nothing else for me to do but this. You know, and nowadays, because the CNA world or CNA world, nursing home, are so short staffed. And when I say short staff, baby, short staff. Okay. To where they really, you work harder now than I did when I got my CNA license back in 2001. Now, we worked hard back then, but not as hard as you work now. And they wasn't even paying as much back in 2001 for having your CNA license as they paying now. And then, you know, they pay so much on a number of reasons, on a couple of things. 1, because they're short staffed. 2, because they short staffed. 3, because they short staffed. And 4, because some of the patients' loads are so heavy. And when I mean heavy, that's what I mean. You know, on one unit, you can have 4 Hoyer lifts, maybe 2 Hoyer lifts, a sit-to-stand, or a 2-person assist. So, you know, they have to try to accommodate their CNAs, certified nursing assistants, for the work that they're doing. And it's still not enough money. It's still not enough money for us to have to do the things that we have to do in these nursing homes. Because some of these nursing homes got a lot of stuff for you to do, and they not paying nobody, and I'm not your nurse. You know, so, but like I say, I have truly been grateful to have my CNA license and be, you know, and to take care of my family this long with my CNA license. I am so grateful. So grateful. So grateful to have them and be able to take care of me and mine. You know, so I don't want to sound selfish or miscrewed or, you know, not grateful, because I am, honey, trust me, I am totally grateful. You know, I am totally grateful to have them, but, you know, I feel like I'm stuck. Let's get into this lip combo. I think the lip gloss is Anastasia Beverly Hills, and the lip liner is Fenty, one of her new Tracums. I will have that in the description box. That's cute, ain't it? I know. You know, so I just, you know, leave me some comments, please. Leave me some comments if I have any girlies or any of my gentlemen that are in the health field, and let me know what you do. If you're a nurse, CNA, PT, OT, hell, even if you work in dietary, you know. So let me know if you are, it's a little nippy here now, I don't want to turn my heat back on. But yeah, let me know if you work in the health field, and how do you feel about the health field overall? Do you feel like you stuck in the health field? Or are you okay with being in the health field? I mean, I'm okay, but I still feel like I'm stuck. I still feel like I'm stuck. I feel like I'm not moving, but I'm taking care of business. I'm making sure that we are not on the streets. I'm making sure we have lights, gas, food, roof, all the 4 walls. I make sure we have. You know, but being a CNA is hard for some, and it's difficult for some. But the good part about it, you can make your money, but you're gonna be tired. You can do as much overtime as possible and make your money, but you're gonna be tired. But then you also will burn yourself out because they are so short staffed. And sometimes all the money in the world is not even a good thing, because if they short staffed, I'm breaking my back, I'm too tired to go home and do anything, or too tired to go home and feed my kids, or even take care of my family for that matter. And seeing that my rent went up, actually the rent went up an extra $50, the water bill went up an extra $5, and the rent, the water bill, and something, no, I think it was just the rent and the water bill that went up. And I know a whole lot more people out here is paying more rent than what I'm paying. But for the amount of money that I'm paying, you know, I feel like it should be a little bit more updated. But thank God that I can afford to pay it. Because what if I couldn't afford to pay it, then what? So you know what? I don't want to sound selfish or not grateful, because I am totally grateful. I am totally grateful. Yes. I still feel stuck though, as a CNA, nursing assistant, aide, whatever you want to call it, resident aide. I still feel stuck. But it is what it is. I got a job. And I'm not one of those people who like to bounce from job to job to job to job to job. You know, I like stability. And that's what I tried to teach my kids when they was younger, and then they started getting into the working field. Try to have some stability, because then that looks good on your resume. You know, you hopping from job to job to job to job to job, and then your resume be 2 pages, 3 pages long. That doesn't look good. Or to let them know about your work ethic. So, new job. We on a 90-day probationary period. So we're gonna see how these 90 days work out. I'm hoping and praying that it goes well. So thank y'all, good people. For my new subscribers, you know, I need to go on there and check, because I don't know if I have any new subscribers, but I do want to say thank you to Craig Cash TV for subscribing. Thank you, big fella. I appreciate you. And I want to thank my returning subscribers for sticking with me through my community, through my journey, through my nonsense, through my laughter, through my tears. I want to say thank you to everybody that keeps tuning in to my videos. Continue to watch. I just been hunting for jobs, so you know, I'll be back with a couple of more videos. And I want to say, y'all be safe, y'all be careful, love on someone, pay it forward, and take care of yourself. Take care of your health. Get those checkups done. You know, get everything checked out if you can. If you can afford it, to do it, or if you have the health insurance to do it, do it. You know, do that. We got to take care of our bodies. So with that being said, good people, y'all have a blessed day. And as I usually say in my Tabitha Brown voice, if you can't have a good day, don't you go out here messing up nobody else's day. I will see y'all another day, another time, with another video. Y'all be blessed. Peace.